So this is what we refer to as Pondzilla. It's a 5,000 gallon pond.
Oh, this is unreal. In your basement.
It's an experience house. Like you come and you're gonna have crazy experience. It's like a rec pond.
Pretty hesitant about walking inside of there.
We'll get to that big cylinder tank that I really need your help with.
The challenge is we have some big logs, we got rocks, we got gravel.
This has to go in there.
It doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Hey, what's up everybody? The Pond Professor here. I am back in Michigan and we are at Brian Barczyck's new Airbnb. Let's go check it out.
What's going on, dude?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Welcome to the aquarium house, man. Come on in, dude.
Right.
Just in the nick of time. We need your help.
Well, that's what we're here for.
This place is crazy.
This
I mean,
is
it's
nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to be able to be done and have people come when they visit and stuff like that. Be able to stay here, show you around the couple things that I'm going to need help with. First off, well, I'll show you the 750. Don't need help with this. Just got water with this. But again, this will be fish here, kind of separating the living room from the kitchen area.
What an incredible kitchen. I mean, look at that space, and the tank is just unreal.
It's good. I would like to be cooking in here, watching the fish. I saw fish go in there. We'll get to that big cylinder tank that I really need your help with, but I'm going to show you the pond downstairs first. I want to get your take on this. So this is what we refer to as Pondzilla.
Jeez.
So Pondzilla is a 5,000 gallon pond. It's empty right now, but we need some filtration on this and then get some koi in here eventually.
Awesome. This is going to be incredible.
I know, it's
holy cow, this is unreal. In your basement.
Again, it's an experience house, right? It's one of those things where it's like you come and you're gonna have crazy experience. You know, people that stay can feed the koi. You got the game room upstairs, got the TV down here, got the pool table.
Yeah.
You know, so we're slowly working our way through. So this is a project that we're gonna have to tackle, but I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah.
I know there's a project I want to show you that is actually for the summertime. So this is what I want to show you outside. It's a little bit of a disaster. This doesn't need a whole lot. I think it's fine. It's just so these are just goldfish in here. These guys have been in here for like 20 years.
No kidding.
But this, on the other hand, is a little bit of a problem. To me, it's an eyesore, and it's certainly the filtration is a problem here. This, of course, there are koi in here. The water quality stinks. I think the filtration.
Well, it looks like he dyed it. It looks like it's got a blue tint or something to it, right?
So what I really like to do is do some sort of filtration in this where it's clear, crystal clear.
Okay.
And like a rec pond, right?
Yeah,
we want to be able to like have koi in
that.
here, but I want people to be able to swim in here. And right now, I wouldn't want to swim in this.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. I would be pretty hesitant about walking inside of there. Don't even know how deep it is. I mean, I could see the first couple steps, but then it just turned dark.
So that's the first time I've seen steps on this, but we'll talk about this for the summer maybe.
Okay.
We'll try to do this. Now we're on to what I need you for today. What do you think?
Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
So our first step is to figure out access. Remember, we're building inside of a cylindrical tank that actually had blacktip reef sharks swimming around inside of it, which I would have loved to have seen that, but unfortunately they're long gone. So what we've got to do is figure out how to get in. I knew that there was an access door in here. This is going to be our point of access for everything. The challenge is we have an AquaBasin, we have some big logs, we got rocks, we got gravel, we have all types of stuff that we have to pull out down in the bottom of here just so we can set up the infrastructure to make this work. This is our first time actually inside of the tank. We got a ladder set up inside of here. We got all of these lights hanging inside of here. Thankfully, the way this was put together, it's all kind of a modular type of a system. So we're basically gonna unplug the individual lights, and that's gonna give us access through this doorway. So we have to make sure that we have good access for our AquaBasin as well as all the logs. And we have a little bit of an issue over here because of this existing lighting system on the outside. This door doesn't open any further than that. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to slide in some of those big pieces of wood that we have, as well as that basin inside of here. So we're gonna have to get some measurements on that. The other thing I wanna do is I wanna probe around down in the bottom and see how thick this sand material is, because remember that AquaBasin that we're gonna be putting in here is about 16 inches tall. We need a lot of room, and I'm hoping we can dig it down into the bottom of this and then take the rest of that sand material and build it up around the outside perimeter. That'll give us the necessary height, as well as it's gonna give us the aesthetics that we're looking for. Another challenge. This door currently does not open. It is unlocked, but it does not open. So the guy doing the windows and doors is actually here today as well. So he's actually gonna pop this door open, remove the entire door while we're working inside. That'll allow us to get this big, incredible piece of driftwood inside of the house. That's step one. Look at the size of this thing. There's no way it's fitting through that access door. So what I'm gonna have to do is come in with our Sawzall, kind of like what we did with Jamie from Aquarium Info, and we're gonna have to cut this into pieces and then reassemble it back inside of the cylinder once everything is complete. So it's going to be like a little bit of a jigsaw. All right, there's the AquaBasin. Pretty good size. Let us see. Oh yeah, we're set. Just under 16 inches. So we have a solid inch of clearance. We're about 55 inches. Yeah, we're good. So this is 45. So we have 5 inches on each side getting it up inside. Now the other thing that we're gonna have a challenge with here is it's heavy. We're gonna have to get a couple hands on it, lift it up, have people on the inside, somebody on the outside, handing it through that slot, bring it down inside of there. But what I wanna do first is once I get this in there, I'm not gonna have much room to do anything. So I'm gonna get the actual measurements, we're gonna lay it out down in the bottom, and I wanna start removing some of that sand material that's there, because if I start doing it inside, I'm not gonna have any room to position anything. So I'm gonna have to remove the sand first, then I'm going to have to reposition this and then bring the sand back in. So it's gonna be a lot of back and forth type thing. This is just gonna be the nature of the beast with this particular project.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, we got some chases here for piping. That's the pumping system. Looks like there's probably some sort of a filter connection in here as well. This piping has to go into that tank. What we're gonna do is remove the sand, see if we can locate the piping, and we're gonna use the piping as a raceway or a conduit, and we're gonna pull a small diameter tubing inside of this tubing. We're gonna bring it over here to the outdoor spigot. That way we can have an automatic filling system for that tank. Because remember, working inside of that cylinder, it's one thing for us to do the actual project, but once we're done and somebody has to maintain it and take care of everything, to get water inside of there to fill up that system is gonna be very difficult. You're gonna have to climb up inside, you're gonna have to get a hose in there, it's just gonna be a lot of work, it's gonna be messy and things like that. So this way we can automate the entire process, so once it's operational, you just walk away and enjoy it.
All right, see ya. I'll let you know when it's done.
To the bottom, we did find a couple of these pipes that are coming through. Problem is, we just pulled this open. This one is completely full of sand, so we're not going to be able to put anything through that. But these other ones, this has got just a little hole in here. So we're going to try to put a fish tape or something inside of that, push it all the way out and see if it goes over into that little compartment that was over on the side. That would be the ideal situation. So we got a fish tape. We started going through the pipe. It's not going anywhere. So I'm guessing what they used was hard 90s instead of sweeps. So that's going to make a big difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that cap off. Jeff's going to go outside and we're going to try to feed the fish tape from the outside in, and hopefully that will work for us. I hear it inside here, but I don't see it. First problem solved. Basin's in the house. That was actually the easy part. Now we got to get this giant thing through that little slot. Problem is the way the pipes are coming up. Wanted the pipes because we needed that chase to create the water line, but two of the other pipes are coming in a little bit tight, and that's going to actually cause problem for the positioning of this. So I was hoping to push this all the way to the back, so that gives us a little bit more foreground to work with, and then we can get some plantings and things like that. Now we're going to have to shift it more to the front because of those pipes, and we'll have to have plantings in the back, but now we're going to have this big edge in the front that we're going to have to disguise. This is what we've been waiting for. We're going to try to fit that AquaBasin through that opening.
What could possibly go wrong?
AquaBasin is in place.
It's unbelievable. I didn't think it was going to work, but it did.
Me either. We were able to run the plumbing over
Yep.
to outside to get the water connection.
Yep.
AquaBasin's in. Everything fit through the opening. Everything so far.
That wood's a little bit big.
It's huge.
We'll find out next time.
I think we got a ton of stuff done. I'm really happy with it. So next week we are going to finish doing the stonework. We're going to do the waterfall. We're going to do all the plantings and everything around this. We're going to have an operational waterfall.
It's going to look so good.
Awesome. All right, stay tuned.